SportsTalks, and today we will be covering up or breaking down a few rumors. So the first rumor that we have is Romelu Lukaku. This is according to the Sun. Has been frustrated with Mourinho, and in the recent weeks he has seen his role being reduced as he struggled to find the back of the net, and he might leave Manchester United in the coming transfer window. I think this is not going to happen as Lukaku himself is a really good player, but I don't know what's happening to him, or maybe it's the dressing room of Manchester United that's causing this problem, and the moral of the players are down. So whatever the scene might be inside the dressing room or in Manchester United, I think this is not something to worry about, or Romelu Lukaku. I think this is a complete rumor which is not even viable. So I don't think this is something that we should talk about too much, or do something about. So Romelu Lukaku is going to stay at Manchester United. I'm 100% sure. Also, give your views below so that I can know what you think about this thing. Next is Bayern Munich is keen on signing Pavard. So Benjamin Pavard from Stuttgart and the World Cup winner from France. So I think this is possible. This is reported by Leighton Sport, and this is possible, I think, because Kimmich has more or less taken on a different role in Bayern Munich after he started playing as a box-to-box midfielder or a defensive midfielder for Germany. He has shifted his position from right back to the central position in Bayern Munich as well. In the last match, we saw Kimmich playing as a CDM and Rafinha taking his right back position. So Rafinha, being old, needs a replacement. So I think Bayern Munich is going to go for Pavard, because I think Pavard has the experience in German football. He has been playing for Stuttgart for a long time, and he's a really good player and performed really well in Bundesliga. So I think he's going to be a perfect fit for Bayern Munich, and Kimmich can take on the role of a central defensive midfielder or a central midfielder, and Pavard as a right back. So I think with the youth coming in Bayern Munich, Pavard is a great addition for the team, and I think this is possible in the coming summer window. So let's see what happens, and let's move forward. Pep Guardiola rules out potential move for Hazard. Hazard's contract is going to end in 2020, so after that I don't think Pep Guardiola is going to invest, although Manchester City is one of those bodies who can actually afford Hazard, but I don't think Hazard is going to leave Chelsea, and even City is going to. I thought even if Hazard leaves Chelsea, he's not going to sign for any EPL team or no any Premier League team. He's going to go for some other league if he leaves. In case he leaves Chelsea. But I don't think he's going to leave Chelsea, and going to City is out of the question. So I think this is true that Pep Guardiola has stopped hunting for Hazard. The fourth rumor and the last rumor for the day is Roma is trying to get Julian Weigl. This is reported by Calcio Mercato. So I think as Julian Weigl from Dortmund, he's not getting much action in the team because he's not being selected often, and that's okay because the team at Dortmund is really good. So I think a loan move to Roma might be good for Julian, because he's going to get a lot of game time, and from the German playing style to Italian playing style, he's going to learn a lot in the way. And I'm not sure about if this is just for a loan or for buying the player. So let's see. I think Julian should make a move from Dortmund, and I prefer if he goes out for a loan and not for a transfer. Okay, so let's see what happens here. And personally, I feel Julian Weigl should move to Roma, but uh, as a loaned out player. So these are four of the rumors that we could break down and I could give my views on. So I expect you guys to give your views on it, and let's see what happens to these rumors, and let's see if I'm correct or not. So summarizing, Romelu Lukaku frustrated with Manchester United, not happening. He's not going anywhere. He's going to stay at Manchester United. Bayern Munich going to sign Pavard. I think it is possible, and I think it is it should be done. It should be done by Bayern Munich, and also their Bayern Munich has a set budget this year, which is quite high, and I think they can afford Pavard. Whatever they want, they can give him, and so I think Pavard should be in the Bayern Munich squad after the summer transfer window. Pep Guardiola rules out move for Hazard. 100% true. Not possible. Hazard should not leave Chelsea. That's a different thing. But Hazard, if he leaves Chelsea, is not going to stay in Premier League. That's for sure. Next, Roma contact with Dortmund midfielder Julian Weigl. I think this is possible, and I think this should be done. So we end our video with four of these rumors broken down, and so the last thing I want to talk about is something good is happening in Kolkata, which is something related to grassroots, which is the Baby League. The Baby League, the first Baby League ever in Kolkata, is happening at NKD Newtown, and the last week match day it happened somewhere in Newtown Police Ground. So it's really good initiative taken by FSA, and so FSA consists of Anit, Orithro, the many more are there, Anand. So I know them, and they're doing a really good job, and you guys should definitely check them out. Every Sunday there's a match day on every Sunday. So go and check out the under 10s, under 12s, under 8s play really well. I went one day, and I enjoyed really much. I enjoyed a lot, and I think you guys should also check them out. I'll give the link below, and do check them out and see how the grassroots and little ones of Kolkata are growing, and let's see if we can see them play for India one day. So it's all about development, and they're doing a really good job. And also FIOB, everyone has heard about FIOB. They're organizing the youth season. It's a really good initiative that they're doing this. So the youth season is consists of the Youth Cup, which is a knockout cup for the under 19s, and then the Next Gen Cup, Next Gen League, which is a league format with the teams, with under 19 teams, where all the teams faces each other in a one-leg format. So the Next Gen League is going to happen in December. So keep an eye out, and I'll give the description. I'll give the link in the description below. And see, Kolkata is developing under 8, under 10, under 12, and then under 19. A lot of things are happening, and let's see how Kolkata fares in India, and wishing Kolkata and India all the best for their upcoming ventures. And keep following Sports Talks, and visit www.quadcoba.com for latest articles and latest reviews on anything on news and sports. So keep following.